Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great. My name is Sianda at SGMBLOCK. So today I just want to give you a quick update of what I'm doing in the crypto market. So today I'm just going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the king of the crypto market. It leads the crypto market. Whatever Bitcoin does, the whole market follows. So today I just want to show you what I am doing in the crypto market because I have seen that in the coming months we might see Bitcoin go down even more than what we're seeing now, because right now we're trading at 19,000 to 20,000 and there is a high probability that Bitcoin might go down to 10k or 15k. Nobody really knows what price Bitcoin is going to reach, but like as many people have been trying to predict the Bitcoin price, some people get it right, some people get it wrong. So that is not my job to predict the price of Bitcoin. My job is to invest and make profit for myself. So what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing a lot of opportunities in the crypto market, especially with matured assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. The prices are so low, it's a great time to dollar cost average in. So what I'm looking at now, I'm not really participating that much in the market. I'm just watching right now. Even though I do dollar cost averaging on a weekly basis, it doesn't have to be huge amount. It depends on how much I have for that week or for that month. So I just put it in there because I know that even if Bitcoin is going to the downside, as we all know what is happening on the global economy, if you look at the war with Ukraine and Russia that is going on, it's also affecting the market. There's so many things. We're just trying to recover from the so-called pandemic that we've been through. So markets are not really looking that great, but that doesn't mean that we can't position ourselves in times like this. We can, even though everybody's complaining about things that are expensive in shops and whatnot. So we all know that Bitcoin is down we are down from our previous all-time high of 69,000, right? Last year in November we reached 69,000 for one Bitcoin. This is it here. So now we are down to the downside dramatically, and everybody who bought the top, like what newcomers in the crypto market do, or in the crypto space, or Bitcoin investors, because there's so many different types of investors in this market. You find people that are just there to trade the crypto market, and you find people who are just there to invest for the long term, right? So you call those people, we call it holding. So you buy your assets and hold for the long term to get those massive gains, of which is certain that if you hold your Bitcoin for the long term, you're definitely going to be in profits. There's no doubt about that. So when Bitcoin is down like this, because now we are trading at around 19,000 here, so this is not, I wouldn't say it's the best time to just put all your money in at once. No, it's a great time to put in some portions of the money that you want to invest, because there's high probabilities that the market might still go down. We can touch 15,000 or we can touch 10,000, like I already mentioned before, but nobody has a crystal ball. So don't be fooled by any mentor or guru that's going to tell you that they know exactly what is going to happen in the market. Nobody is always 100% sure or 200% sure. It's just a game of probability, looking at the fundamentals, looking at what is happening on the global scale, looking at the macro environment. That is what helps me to stay ahead of the markets, looking at what is happening in the equities and in other markets as well, because there's a high correlation. If you look at the stocks, maybe the Nasdaq and crypto, there's a high correlation. So as we can see, the US dollar is gaining strength, and if you look at assets, especially risky assets like your cryptocurrencies, they are on the downside. They are losing value right now, but it's not something new. We've seen this so many times. So that is why I'm saying you have to pay a closer attention. And what I'm doing now is trying to position myself slowly so that I can get rich fast. Because if you are buying when we are going to the downside, when the markets start recovering, or maybe the market starts going to new all-time highs, you will be gaining those massive gains. But people easily lose money in this market because they fail to do the basics correctly, because if you don't buy low, you're definitely going to buy high and sell low, of which is totally wrong. Many people lose money like that. I don't understand it, because every time you tell them, okay, you should buy low, that is when the market is down, everybody just wants to run away from the market, and when the market is up, everybody wants to get in and start buying. So that is, if you have looked into psychology, or you've read some books about psychology, or maybe an article or whatever, if you pay attention to psychology, I'm a human being, and I know that humans are governed by emotions. So I know that what happens in here plays a big role in what we do in the markets. So in order for you to be a successful investor or a successful trader, you need to know how to control your emotions and not use your emotion, and not use your emotions when it comes to trading. So what I'm doing here is dollar cost averaging in. So I'm buying as these levels. I bought some Bitcoin here. I also bought somewhere here around 20,000, and I'm waiting for it to go down even more, because that in the coming months, in the next 6 to 8 months, the markets are definitely going to crash, because there's so many signs of a crashing economy. We have seen with one of the biggest banks that is about to go bankrupt. Maybe that's a video for another day, but it's something we should pay attention to, because what happened back in 2007, 2008 was not really great. I wasn't really focused on financial markets at that time, but I remember exactly what was going through. A lot of my friends' parents lost their jobs and all of that. So yeah, I know what is coming, and it looks like we are getting closer to that point. But that is negative. That can be negative and positive at the same time, because it's the best way to build wealth for yourself. So if we can prepare now for a capitulation phase, then we can be ready with our cash to go in, because right now cash is king. In times like this, in times of a bear market, in times of uncertainty in the market, that is the best time for you to be going in and dollar cost averaging in and diversifying. You don't need to hold one asset. So I've been focusing on the crypto market, but looking to maybe buy some gold. I'm not really a fan, but I have friends that are really gold bugs, and they've been trying to encourage me to get into gold. So I'm gonna look into that and maybe make a video about it, and on why I've lost trust in gold. I'll make a video about it and post it, so that maybe you can get informed as well about gold if you are somebody who's been looking into holding gold, because that is one of the most important things, is to be able to protect ourselves from things like inflation or hyperinflation. So we must have a store of value that can help us to store our wealth, so that we don't suffer in periods like this. Because to be honest, in times like this, many people are suffering. People can't afford to buy food, people can't afford to pay rent, and it's not looking great. The only sad thing is, this is all because of it's all engineered. It's not like it's a coincidence or there's something wrong in the world. No, it's just that a group of certain leaders, the top 1%, if you know about them, they are setting rules for everybody else. They don't care about who suffers or what are the consequences of what they are doing. So for you, maybe if you are still confused and don't know anything about that, I think it would help if you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be putting out more videos about geopolitics and what is happening in our world that affects this market, that make us so much money. Because I've been in this market for a while. I've made some money. It helps me to pay my bills, so I can't really complain. But what I can do is get better myself by educating others. So if you like the content, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.